Welcome to the upstairs part of the lake house. So you can see we have a staircase right here. It's all wood, which I love because I hate carpet on stairs. There's this funny little window, which I again love. I love it when people that build homes put windows in the stairways so it's not so dark and like kind of claustrophobic feeling. It still brings outside in. Because it's this long rectangular window, we thought it would be fun to mimic the same shape. So we put these pictures, and just to be clear, you guys, I have help. I have a designer helping me do all of this. Some of them are her ideas, some of them are mine, but like it's a collaborative effort. Directly this direction, when we bought the house, it was a gym. The gym was also really tiny and felt kind of cramped. I don't know, like for us, because we're using this house as a lake house instead of like an actual home, I just didn't think in reality people were gonna come vacation and then work out in the gym. Or if you were gonna be working out, it would be on the lake on the paddleboard or a kayak, you know, out walking in nature. So we changed this to a bedroom. Now, because there was rubber flooring, like the rubber mat for a gym on the floor, we had to switch it. So we got a carpet that was kind of fun, patterned, and very different than the carpet in the hallway. We threw down this really fun kind of multicolor rug. I loved the detailing on the front of this piece. This does not have a closet in this room. So we knew that we needed a little bit of storage for people that wanted to put their clothes away or just have a place to tuck things. Mirrors always reflect, you know, space and size. So we kind of did this fun little wall of mirrors over here. And we did like these antique frames on them. So we figured, you know, if somebody wanted to stand here and get ready or fluff their hair, they could do it in the mirrors. They could be useful, functional, but also really pretty. We switched them out to hang these baskets from Pot de Gartine. They were super fun looking. I think it just added a whole other element to the room. Every room in our house has full-length mirrors because I love a good outfit check before you walk out the door. You can see tight space. This is a full-size bed. We could have fit a queen if we wanted to, but it would have been like wall to wall. So we opted for a full, and then I fell in love with this corner bed because it just kind of allowed the room to have a little breath on this left side and somewhere you feel like you can get in and out even though it's a bigger bed. I wanted a full-size bed so that if you needed to, two people could sleep in here. Remember, the goal of the lake house for me, the entire lake house, was sleep as many bodies as possible in a bed because I wanted it to feel like, you know, you could have 20 friends come over and everyone has a spot. I love the Betty's bedding. So this is just zipped, you know, you can zip it in, zip it shut. It's super easy to make. It goes and hooks onto the whole mattress as one piece, so that you can just slide the mattress back up when you're changing the bed. You don't have to like do the fitted sheet and then the regular sheets, so it makes it way easier. And then this duvet, this cute tan and striped duvet that all zips, which I love, so you don't have to hook the duvet all the ways with the buttons and the ties. It all zips, and that's all from Betty's as well. So we also put up framed artwork. We tried to do pictures of animals that you see when you're here at the lake. Those are heron. I'm like become a bird watcher apparently. Blue heron and egrets and snakes and all the things. These were just some, I don't know, framed artwork I had from one of our other moves or the other house. So Susie was pretty good about trying to kind of repurpose things I had already. This, if you're wondering, is just attic access. So there's nothing behind that except attic. Everyone makes fun of my labels, okay guys? But they're the best. They are the best. This room when we bought the house was this really dark gray, so it made it feel small, and we turned it into the bunk room. And I freaking love the way these bunks turned out. I saw a design similar to this on Pinterest, I believe, and took it in and was like, whoever builds these has to build them just like this. You can see we have this cute little staircase going up. There's a twin bed on each of the top bunks, and they each have their own little light if they want it. We did wallpaper that's really cute. It's kind of a greeny gray wallpaper on the back walls. And then underneath they are queen size beds. So it's twin over queen is what they're called. And we built them in, so they're all framed. I don't know, I just love the little touches with the octopus Oh, he's my favorite. I felt like the easiest bedding to use, and one of my very favorites is Betty's. Again, the whole thing just latches on over the mattress, you can see, and then you just kind of slide the mattress back. This is Betty's. All of these are Betty's, and they all match, which is really fun. The pillow shams and such are Betty's. We added a little seahorse over there. We added our octopus here, and then we have just turtles, which we see all the time out in the lake, and some little crabbies. When we got this house, there was one light here. It was this weird kind of like a glass orby thing, and of course hanging right here, where right in the middle of the bunks going up, everyone would come up and smack their heads on it. So we capped that and had somebody come in and give us two. And also we were worried about it getting a little stuffy in here at night, and so we got these really cool industrial looking fans, and it really moves the air around for whoever's sleeping in here. Oh, and we built in these little book nooks. I loved for when you need like a glass of water or a little book at night, or you know, you need to set your phone. The closets were already built, and they're pretty good sized closets. So we just added, you know, hangers for guests, some extra pillows, a little bit of extra bedding if we needed anything. I have luggage racks in every closet so people can use them if they need to. Every closet also has hooks on the backs of the doors, or hooks everywhere in the bathroom. It's a lake house, right? So we're gonna have a lot of like wet swimwear, wet towels, all the things. And we labeled, here, see my labels? We labeled all the light switches because I hate going to a house and being like, this Jack and Jill bathroom attaches, and just so you know, I'm gonna just preface with, I did not pick any of the tile in these bathrooms, and eventually I might change it, but they're fine for now. It's maybe not my favorite, but it's like usable and workable. Tub shower in here. You can see lifetime supply of Heritage. Even look what I always keep in every drawer of every bathroom. Some sunscreen, some cleanser. Usually I have a moisturizer. We did add these mirrors. The mirrors that were in here were not as cute, so we just swapped these out for like a temporary fix. Eventually we'll probably change, we call these the lightsabers. We'll probably change these too. It works fine for now. The hat room. It's a pretty good sized room, but when we bought the house, again, it was painted kind of a dark color. Two queens fit perfectly in this space, and we kind of just did like a mirror image of each other. Susie came up with this concept, the designer, on the hats, which I think is so fun. Outdoorsy in a lake house, but also just really cool, unique decor. There's just some little decor pieces here to kind of bring the blues into the house and soften with the greens, and the blankets. Cute little runner rug that kind of bridges the two beds. Also, Betty's. This bedding is check stuff, really usable, user-friendly bedding. And then we just took some other blankets and throws that we had and kind of threw them on the end. This room also has a nice sized closet. So this was the only thing with this house. Like, if you are doing the math at this point, we can sleep 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 technically on the upstairs level, and there's only one bathroom. That was like my only thing. I was like, it's really a lot of people into one bathroom. But honestly, it flows pretty well. We kind of just make the general rule that like all bathrooms are usable to anybody. So it's instead of it being like, oh, you can only use the bathroom attached to your bedroom, you can use any of the bathrooms as long as they're open. It's totally fine. And you'll see, now you can understand why we may change that half bathroom downstairs into another full bath, because it just gives us a little more bathroom usage. So comment down below if you think that we should do some kind of giveaway where you guys get to come and stay at the lake house and enjoy it just the way we do. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do that. There's somewhere over here is a subscribe button, and you can click over here to find other lake house videos if you want to check those out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.